Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Silverhawkins video and to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You'll have to forgive me, I did try and record this episode earlier and I crashed, so hopefully we can avoid doing that. But today we'll basically be trying to expand our settlement, since we did manage to loot quite a few supplies. We went out helping Soma. So that should be possible. So first things first, we're gonna build the trader. For Yandi.
Nice to have a more permanent spot. I've got some new pieces with your name on them.
May I see your stores?
Only a true warrior can pull that off. As a friend, I think you should buy this. It looks made for you. Always a pleasure doing this. Done shopping for the day?
I believe
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Don't be a stranger.
Although we probably do need to sell a whole bunch of our runestones. Letter from Yanli's family. We have never been so pleased to receive a letter from you. What wonderful news! Our little flower has bloomed across the sea, and it feels as though it has been forever, since you lived somewhere long enough for us to send you parcels. I hope you will enjoy the spices and the oil. It broke our hearts to hear the things they have been feeding you. Perhaps if you offer them a bit of spice, their tongues will learn to pronounce your name properly, and you will not have to make it so easy for them. There by the hunter. Also, I need to get the tattoo shop for Svet.
Among them.
Eivor, takk fyrir síðast. Hey, Eivor.
Eivor, what a pleasure to see you.
Oh, there's Björna.
Oh dear, it feels like it's been so long.
Valka, my friend. You're most welcome here. Are you well?
Better than well. I am present.
And your mother?
My mother has found her peace at last. She walks through a world seen only in dreams, and will forevermore.
That is all any of us can hope for.
Indeed. Come.
How was your passage?
Exhilarating. The waves and the wind were with us from the start. We flew like seabirds. And how are you? In spite of your stoic look, there is a brightness in your eyes that warms me.
It may be a kind of hope. Our settlement is growing. The people are happy, and I am looking forward to more.
And your visions?
They come and go. But leave all that aside. Let me help you with your things. This way. We found a fine spot for you at the foot of the hill.
Every hour we traveled, I tried to conjure in my mind some vision of this place.
And how close were you?
I saw the trees, and the water, and the rolling hill. But I could not foresee so much green. It is a magnificent and calming color. A balm for sea-salted eyes.
Volka! Godsapo! What brings you? Hope there isn't a curse on the settlement or some such.
Ha! The only curse on this place is their great lout of a blacksmith. It is a rare feeling to travel across the sea and still find oneself at home. This place feels powerful, alive.
Do you foresee great things for us?
No need for foresight. I feel it in my heart.
Is that Valka I see? What took you so long to follow?
Wanted to ensure the place was up to snuff. We must talk again soon, Randvi, once I'm settled.
And before my arms fall off, what is this I'm carrying?
My heaviest reagents, of course. Lead, whalebone, flecks of gold.
Put this one to honest work. That is what I like to see.
All these people you have brought here. This life you have built on these stranger shores. Does it please you?
It does. To know that I've built this place and kept these people safe is a gift.
You speak first of yourself when I ask this question. Which says more than you intend, I think.
Ad Meliora.
Good day.
And who is that fellow?
I have no idea.
Well, the town must be bustling.
You see there? Your home is just ahead.
Tell me about your visions.
They are as they've always been. Little has changed, save their clarity. With every return, the things I see feel less like dreams and more like memories.
And does the Allfather still appear before you?
From time to time, yes. He speaks to me as well, but it feels mad to say such things aloud.
I understand. You can put those just there, thank you.
And here we are.
Lovely, just as you promised. As soon as I am set up here, we can return to the matter of your visions.
Valka, please.
You are touched, Eivor. A conduit for godly tidings. Please, let me help. I may know a way to clarify these visions. An elixir that may open the door of your mind into the realm of the gods.
If you think it would help, I can finish your home myself. Only give me some time.
I would be grateful. Thank you, Eivor.
Of course. And welcome home.
Stables.
That's a damn fine stable we have now.
Lord, look at it. Got a few new things.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Yeah, I quite like that one, Lamre.
Nothing more today.
I must take my leave. So long.
Until next time.
Didn't we have the red and white tree? Did I not buy that? Pretty sure I bought that.
You're just in time.
What have you...
Made from only the finest materials. Tempted? Glad you like it. This looks practically made for you. Nothing else?
No, that'll do.
I'm off.
I hope to see you soon.
Thanks for the good work, Eivor. Got a real little fishery going here.
Are you the man in charge?
It's my grandfather, really. But he says the best way to learn responsibility is by working. Besides, between you and me, I'm better at it. More of a people person, you know?
I do. It's good to have you. Both of you.
There we go, we can now fish. And yeah, let's build the bureau. Give Python a place to stay.
This will make a fine space for my work, Eivor. Thank you.
Well, if your work benefits us, I will see that you keep it, for as long as you live among us.
I believe it will, for we have common cause against our enemy. They have dug their claws deep into England. Eradicate them where they are strongest, and the alliances you seek will be far easier to come by. In London, they now operate without restraint. If you were to eradicate them, the city would be in your debt.
I will talk with Ranri about your idea. Get her thoughts.
Good. Yet, before you do, there is something else. A gift I wish to share.
I really hope you can get
A
that
gift?
armor.
I cannot show you here. Will you walk with me?
I will. Lead on. I hear heaviness to your breathing, Hytham. Does your wound still trouble you?
It does, I'm afraid. There is a pain in my chest for which I have no remedy.
Rest easy, then. So long as your mind stays sharp, you will recover.
Of course. Though I am reluctant to displease my mentor.
You would risk your health and your life to please Basin. That I do not understand.
I should not expect you do. When we first arrived, I noted a shadow of suspicion in your eyes. A doubt. A wariness.
Is that a question?
No. Only an observation.
Don't think it was entirely without cause.
Are you well enough to steer this boat?
I am. Have no worry. It is only prolonged stresses that exhaust me. My energy runs low rather quickly.
And what is this gift you wish to give me?
It will not come from me. It is a gift you must give yourself.
More riddles. What fun you are.
Let me say it another way. My gift is not for giving or taking. It is a way of living.
Well, still no clearer.
It is a thing better demonstrated than described.
And I will wait.
Forgive my jest. This gift we call a leap of faith. It is one of our Brotherhood's most sacred rites. It is not a tool we use against our enemies, but an act we embrace to strengthen our resolve. Like your meditation, it centers our minds, steadies our hands, and purges fear from our hearts. And more practically, it aids our movements, in flight or in stealth.
You call it a leap, and we are climbing a rather steep hill.
There it is again. The shadow of a doubt. Nearly there. Our destination is there.
I suspect you mean to throw me from this cliff, is that it? Please tell me if I'm near the mark.
And spoil the surprise? To perform the leap of faith, you must give yourself over to something greater.
The gods?
Yourself. Embrace the hope that death will not come before you are prepared to meet it. Believe this, and you will fear nothing.
Our deaths are prefigured, weaved into the fabric of the world. To fear this would be a waste of worry and tears.
Good. Then your mind is already attuned to my lesson. I will leap first. On my word, you must follow. Lean into your faith, into your strength, and take flight.
You want me to jump? From here?
Yes.
I would sooner grow wings and fly away. Thank you for the lesson, but...
Wait! And watch!
Hytham! Hytham! Pig-headed fool! Are you injured?
You see? My faith grew stronger than my fear!
And that loam cushioned your fall.
Eivor! I have not seen this side of you before! Do not feed your fear, conquer it!
I've seen my death in a vision. It was not here. Not today. Yeah!
A perfect fall! And how did it feel?
You spoke true. It was madness and vigor, a purging of fear. A gift I give myself. I see that now. Thank you for showing me the way.
Of course. And thank you, Eivor, for hearing me out.
You called this leap of faith a sacred rite. Do all Hidden Ones practice this same ritual?
As far as I know, it is a rite of initiation that dates back to just before the birth of the Christian Jesus.
Are you hoping to initiate me?
I might try if I believed you would join, but that is not my purpose in England. Basim and I are hunting larger prey.
The Order of Ancients.
Yes. You remember the medallion you took from Kjotve's body? That is their symbol. They are a plague, only hope to purge from this world. Like us, they act in secret. But their aim is to rule the world, not free it from unnatural fetters.
The desire to rule is not unique to this order. Sigurd and I want the same. A land to call our own, and the honor that comes with it.
Do not compare yourself to such people. The Order has no honor, no principles, no humanity. Yet they sit on a great many of England's thrones. If you seek to pacify England for the safety of your clan...
Then it may be in my interest to give you aid. I understand.
You desire alliances. We seek to rid England of its deepening rot. Where these hopes meet, our cause does too. You may think this land ruled by harmless jarls and bumbling thanes. Yet look more closely, and you will find a deeper threat. The Order's invisible hand touches all. It shapes everything, instilling its poison into every level of society. From the lowliest fishmonger to the richest merchants, from wealthy thanes to useless kings, the Order has corrupted all. Basim has given me one task here. To locate and eliminate the Order of Ancients in England, in whatever dark corners they reside. If we work together towards this end, it will benefit us both. You will have greater influence over the kingdoms of England.
And you will have more medallions to count.
Exactly. You should begin in London. I have credible reports that the Order is working now to seize the city.
I will speak with Randvi about this.
And while you are there, be on the lookout for our symbol. Centuries ago, the Hidden Ones had bureaus built around England. There were 6, I believe. If you can find them, search them well for documents bearing the same symbol. It will greatly aid my studies.
I will. Thank you, Hytham, for all of this.
Here for wine. Horribly burned in a childhood accident. Here for wine is terrified someone will see her disfigured face. She relieves her fury with bursts of violence. Yes. It's not really not really an optimal background there, Ubisoft. Like you could have done better. Redwalda's father was a wealthy lord whom Redwalda murdered in his bed. Not for any inheritance, for the pleasure of it. Kjotve is dead. Leofgifu, Warden of War. She can be found in the Saxon military camp at Utbeck, across the river north of the town of Grantebrideshire. It should be Grantebrideshire. Palatinus Leofgifu, the Scabbard. Leofgifu, known as the Scabbard, facilitates all of the Order's clandestine military activity in Grantebrideshire. She procures weapons and issues exceptional orders to select units. Orphaned by the plague, Leofgifu grew up as a bandit, and eventually sought work as a mercenary. The Order took notice as she proved herself an adept fighter, and soon recruited her to the cause. As a valued mercenary, Leofgifu quickly insinuated herself into a position of command by distributing luxury goods and favors to fellow officers. In turn, these officers turn a blind eye to what they believe to be a simple contraband, but is in fact an amassing of powerful weapons meant for the Order. Hunta, son of Hunta. He can be found at the marketplace in the town of Leicestershire. Hunter, a gregarious Drengr from Norway, fancies himself a bit of a skald. His impromptu poems endear him to Norse and Saxon alike, a quality that brought him to the attention of the Order, and he soon joined their ranks. Recently, he has in fact married into a prosperous Saxon family whose members hold both military and financial clout. Hunter has begun using this familial power to grant small favors as a means of bringing as many foot soldiers as he can under his influence. He is a successful recruiter for the Order of Ancients and holds the rank of Palatinus. The Leech is a Wessex-born Londoner. The Arrow is a decadent Dane. The Compass is a Frankish sailor who leads this sect. The Keel is a Norseman who left Rugefylke. Note found on the axe. My most dear axe. You asked me to send news. It seems the Keel has left Rugefylke after all these years. I know not where, but stand assured, the Keel will extend the power of the Order. The Liar. The Liar spends some of his time browsing in the market. Note found on the Tang. Next time you visit, dear Tang, come with me to the marketplace. When not performing, I spent my leisure hours there, browsing the wares and haggling with merchants. A nobleman in Lincolnshire is a member of the Order of the Ancients. Hytham has discovered. Alright. Vigmund. The Order identified the Tang as an individual who could exert great influence and installed him in Grantebridgeshire, where he earned favor with key players in the region. Assuming their resources, he raised an army fit to drive out the settled Danes and win the land for his associates. Ravensthorpe. Hidden Ones Bureau. Formed in Egypt in the 1st century BCE, the Hidden Ones rapidly expanded their reach and influence with the growth of the Roman Empire. Wherever they went, they built clandestine bureaus from which they could conduct their secret work. Their first bureaus in Britain appeared a few decades after Emperor Claudius established a firm foothold on the island. By the time the Romans abandoned Britain in the 5th century BC, there were 6 bureaus in England. Today, my hidden bureau is an office I share with Bex and our washer and dryer. It works all right, but we may be turning it into a baby room if all goes well. Fishing. Fishing is a relaxing way to spend time and can be a great source of silver. Start by building a fisherman's hut in your settlement to get a fishing rope. Then bring him the fish you catch to unlock unique rewards. To start fishing while near water, hold down on the D-pad, press then aim and fire. Pay attention to your line, press A. To hook the fish as soon as it bites, control it with the stick and mash A to pull it closer and finally catch it. Also. Wait, what? Wily and quick, Kendall the Blood Brewer made her name by slitting enough throats to fill vats with blood. She's one of the favorites of the Order who assign her important targets. A letter to Hytham. Acolyte Hytham, you do yourself a great credit in accepting Master Basim's invitation to scour northern Europe and cleanse it of our enemy. He has long talked of traveling north for just such a purpose. That he feels now is the right time, and you are the right companion, is a judgment the Council does not second-guess. Basim has achieved great things in his time with our Brotherhood. We expect he will achieve many more in the years to come. Heed his actions and follow his instructions, and you shall ascend to greatness. Work in the dark of oppression, serve the light of freedom, and be well. Mentor Rayhan. Should be able to buy this and build the hut for
Thank you for this. Whether fur, meat, or bone, we will provide only the finest.
And if you intend to go hunting, consider bringing us your kills. We will prepare the hides and heads.
Aye. I've been mounting Petra's trophies for years, and she's a discerning woman.
In all things.
I'll keep that in mind. Enjoy your new home.
Eivor, you seem to be someone with a penchant for trophies.
I do like victories, but I rarely keep a record of them.
Your weapons show the marks of great battles, and you walk with a pride that speaks to your triumphs. Am I wrong?
You are not. Why do you ask?
To bolster our trade, of course. Wallace is the finest tanner and taxidermist in all of England. If you wish the tales of your hunts to outlast you, there is no better way than making trophies of your kills. If you defeat a rare and worthy creature, bring it to us. We will display it for you.
A good idea. Keepsakes to adorn the longhouse. Thank you, Petra.
Oh, and before you go, could you spare a moment for a small favor?
Go ahead.
For the past few evenings, I've heard the howling of a pack of wolves just beyond the border of our woods. Unchecked, they will ravage the wild game in this area, and once the deer are dead, they may turn to us.
You feel we should drive them off?
I would eliminate them entirely, with your permission, of course. And your help, if possible.
Unlikely they would just move with the deer. Like, they don't stay in one territory.
A good idea. I will join you now.
Good. A pack of wolves is a foolish thing to underestimate. Let's go. This way. I last saw them prowling around just up the hill.
You lead. I'll follow.
Our settlement is in quite a nice spot. Beautiful terrain, and the animals here are healthy and populous. But wolves are a worry. Maybe why the Ragnarsons moved on. Humans upset the balance of nature, and nature pushed back.
By attacking us?
A wolf will do whatever it takes. They were displaced. Now they come to our door.
No, they won't.
Come this way.
They don't just attack willy-nilly. They're not like savage animals driven by bloodlust, so...
Look here. Breadcrumbs and crusts. They must have stolen something from Tarbin's store, or off a table somewhere.
You saw breadcrumbs from where you stood.
They stand out clearly from the soil and grass. See there? Come, this way. Ah, smell that? That's a male wolf, marking his territory, warding off the competition.
How do you know it's a male?
A different odor. You pick it up.
How did you come to be such a skilled tracker?
My family were hunters and trackers. From further east than you've ever seen, I imagine. But I've lived in England for most of my life. This is where we found Wallace.
You two are siblings, as Sigurd and I are siblings. Bound by honor, not blood.
Yes. To hear my mother tell it, we came upon Wallace abandoned, a babe in the woods. We took him in. Look, the wolves made a kill here. They're in the area. Those trails, they must have dragged the poor beast away. We're getting closer. Ah, see those teeth marks on the carcass? They're different.
This is the Pack's doing, not just one.
That's right. Let's go on.
So your family found Wallace in the woods?
We were traveling through the forest when I spotted a white elk ahead of us. I chased it, hoping to take it down. I lost it as I came to a clearing. And there on the ground was a wee babe, our little Wallace, swaddled and alone. Ah, look at that. The pattern on the grass. They slept here.
I'm impressed, Petra. You have a raw skill.
You have seen nothing just yet.
So you saw a white elk, and that led you to Wallace?
That's right. It felt fated. We took him in and nursed him back to health. I was scarcely more than a toddler myself then. And from that day forward, we were raised as brother and sister. These kills are fresh. They're likely near enough to hear us. Probably fled the scene not long ago.
I mean, also...
I think we found our wolves.
You there! Get to cover! Eivor, with me. Let's end this.
I'm at your side.
Keep back! Keep back!
Oh, man.
They're aggressive.
That should be all. That should be all of them.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, both of you.
Are you all right? Were those your sheep?
They were. God take them. They were all I had in the world. Poor blighters never stood a chance. I lost my cows some months back. Now the sheep are gone. Frowning Jesus, what sort of farmer am I?
I'm sorry for your loss. With the wolves gone, you can recover in peace.
Not without the blessings of God I won't, but I shall try.
You have your life, farmer. With that alone, you can always rebuild.
Ava, hold. I hear something.
What? I don't hear it. Oh, goodness gracious me! Felix! Rosemary! My beauties! You're alive! Come here, my precious angels!
Well, that worked out.
This is grand, Eivor. You hunt almost as well as you fight.
Give me a few weeks, I'll learn to track as well as you. Or better.
I would be happy to be so humbled.
This was a joy, Petra. Do not hesitate to call on me the next time you spot any errant beasts.
You were the first on my list, Eivor. See you soon.
It is down here. Let's go see Sven also.
Thank you. Dove and I have some new designs.
May I see your stores?
Let's see. We have... That's red hair. It looks a lot... I mean, you could have fooled me that that's red hair. Yeah, I quite like that. That kind of looks like some version of the assassin symbol, and then 2 ravens. Seems appropriate.
All right, if you're done.
I have to go. See you soon.
See you later, Eivor. Thank you, Eivor. This is the place we needed.
Glad to hear it, Sven. Tour's tattoo ideas. A mushroom with fire circling out of it. A dragon breathing fire with the wings of a bat and arms of a man. Vines with sharp thorns twisting around an ankle or wrist. Tree made out of feathers. Note also, the dragon's arms are very muscular.
What have you got for me today? Impressive. Never seen anything like it.
Legendary animals can be found throughout the world. Returning this trophy to Wallace will grant you many rewards, including a memento.
Got something new for you?
What have you got for me today?
All done.
I will see you later, friend.
Until next time.
Wallace's to-do list. Ask Gunnar for a new scraper. Collect pine bark in Western Forest. Check with Petra about next week's hunt. Remind Knut not to shit in the piss pot. Story from Petra. 4 weeks ago, was out with Yanli searching for rabbits, stew. Not far out in northern wood, found many rabbit scraps and skins and bones, clearly work of wolves. My traps mostly empty, save one, buck, caught probably that morning. Yanli and I remained close, avoiding wolves. Saw movement in bush, thought it was a wolf caught in one of our traps. Yelled for Yanli to ensure she did not approach. Suddenly, beast emerges from bush. Scales similar to bear cub, but ears gave away. Rabbit, impossible size. Huge. It saw me and immediately ran, faster than lightning. Yanli also witnessed. In bush, saw destroyed trap. Nothing could have caught this creature. Wallace could have made an entire coat from its pelt. Could be a forest god. Need bigger knife. Of course, the human response to a potential forest god encounter is to kill it and skin it. Well, let's build Valka's hut. And then I reckon we'll call it a day.
This will do. Thank you, Eivor.
Anything to help you feel at home.
I am most at home helping others. May we return to the subject of your visions?
We could, if you think it worth something.
I need one more ingredient to finish an elixir for you. Look around the pond there. You will find what I require. Once brewed, this elixir will help you dive deeper into your visions, to see them more clearly.
We've got pots here, thankfully. Snitch.
Good day, Eivor.
I would like to reorganize the crew.
Yeah, sack him, put Björna in his place.
Done?
That'll do.
I have to go. See you soon.
Well, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Thankfully, we didn't crash this time. I hope you'll join me for the next episode, where we give the reagents back to Valka, and see where things go from there. We may go to East Anglia, or we may do something else. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll find out, and I hope you'll join me for that. Thanks for watching this episode. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, please take care, be safe, and goodbye, and good luck.